All right. Sue Ming,
Hi.
hello.
I have something really incredible
What?
coming up. Well,
The
tart,
breakfast sandwiches I
the
ordered?
breakfast sandwiches. Don't even get me started. Yeah, Tina treats us to breakfast sandwiches. We love her, not just for the sandwiches, but because, you know, she's a great person. But moving right along from Tarte. Okay, we all know Tarte because they bring us high performance makeup with good for you ingredients. This is the Shape Tape. When I say the Shape Tape, this is the #1 concealer here in the United States. This is here at HSN, the Customer Choice Award winner for #1 concealer in 2025. And one of these is sold everywhere in the world every 4 seconds. Now take a look at your screen and look at these results. This is waterproof, this is hydrating, this is plumping, and it is crease proof for up to 12 hours. I've been using Shape Tape for like, I don't know, forever, at least the last 7 years. My daughters use it. This is great for you no matter your age. It doesn't settle in your fine lines or wrinkles, and it's gonna cover the texture or redness, whatever you have. Some people even use it as a foundation. I could go on and on. This is over 500 5-star reviews, and the sale price today is just $17. Now, why is that incredible? Because anywhere else, the S store, the U store, I went on this morning and checked the U store, it is $32. That is right, $32. And now today, you're getting it for $17, and you're also getting the blending sponge that comes with it. And free shipping today as well. I want to bring in Kristen Harmon. She's the brand ambassador for Tarte. Kristen, I could not believe this. $17 for like, this is the, when I say the Shape Tape, this is the Shape Tape. This is what concealers are supposed to be.
Absolutely. Suming, thanks for having me today. I'm so excited to be here, and I want to show you, this is what I've struggled with for so many years. Dark circles. This morning I woke up with hormonal acne. Wonderful. Just in time for the show. But I've struggled so much because it always would settle in, any concealer would settle in my fine lines and wrinkles. It would make me look older, but not Shape Tape. And that's thanks to our tape technology, which means that over half of each tube is filled with smoothing ingredients, which means it's going to swipe on. When you get this at home, you're going to swipe on confidence. You're going to swipe on smoother skin, and you're going to swipe on gorgeous, natural looking skin. It's not going to be cakey. It's not going to settle in your fine lines and wrinkles. And look at that. That hormonal pimple, where did it go? It's gone.
That was so easy. This is for anyone, right, Kristen? Because I know my girls are in their 20s. They've been using it since they were teenagers. I'm about to be 40. I use this. It doesn't matter your age, right? This is for absolutely everyone. Now, take a look at your screen. If you're wondering what shade you are, take a look, and whoever is closest to you, that is the shade that you should pick. Is that right, Kristen? I want to make sure that I'm kind of guiding everyone in the right way.
Absolutely. Take a look at your screen right now. Go with who you look like most. We have fair, fair light, light medium. That's our most popular shade. Medium, that's a shade that I'm wearing. Medium tan, tan deep, deep, and rich is our deepest shade choice. It's really easy. Just take a look at who you look like most and go there. If you have questions, call the operator.
Okay, no, that's really good to know. I actually am a light medium there, just so you know, Kristen. So it really depends on kind of, you know, what your skin tone is, what you look like. Let's take a look at our models, though, this before and after that you're seeing live here in studio. The results every time are incredible. We're seeing a little bit of redness there, right? And just look how easy she puts it on. And just
Yep, so
watch.
that's Anne. Anne is in our light medium shade. So she's swiping this on. Yes, it's a concealer, but you can also use it as a foundation. So she's using it to cover up her redness. Some concealers don't touch that, but ours, Shape Tape, does. Thanks to those smoothing ingredients, it's going to smooth out her skin. It's going to cover the redness, cover the dark circles, cover those sunspots and age spots. We know that they're a sign of a life well lived, but sometimes we want to cover that up to make us more confident. And you're seeing Anne's before and after, and it's astounding what a difference this makes in her under eyes. She looks glowing and more youthful in her after.
That's what I was gonna say. She definitely looks more youthful. Now, this is waterproof, of course, right? It's not settling in those fine lines. It's also hydrating. So we're not getting that, you know, sometimes with other concealers, other foundations, you know, you get that kind of cakiness to it. We don't see that with this.
Not at all. And you're seeing Ronit right now. Ronit has hereditary dark circles, like so many of us. Most concealers do not work in this area. Most concealers will not cover this the way our Shape Tape does, thanks to that tape technology. She's covering full coverage concealer, but yet it's looking smooth and brightening thanks to that licorice root. She is instantly, you're seeing this in real time. It looks like she's fast forwarded right now, but she's live in studio covering that just perfectly thanks to those good for you ingredients. She's covering those dark circles in seconds.
Look at that, incredible. And she didn't even have to
Wow.
use that much, Kristen. We saw her use a couple swipes. And if you're at home right now, right, if you've never tried Shape Tape, now is your time to do it. You can get this home for $8 and change on a FlexPay. And look at Ronit's results. Look at her before and after. What under eye bags, right? They're gone. They have vanished. This is something that is in my beauty arsenal. We talk about those desert island must-haves. This is mine. I know for so many as well. And that's why one is sold everywhere in the world every 4 seconds. That's why this is the #1 concealer here in the United States. And this is why this just won Customer Choice Award winner for #1 concealer here at HSN. I want to remind you of the value that you are getting today. This is just $17. If you go anywhere else, I'll tell you, get your phone out and Google Shape Tape. It is going to be $32 anywhere else. And that's just for the Shape Tape. That's just for the concealer. You're also getting the blending sponge. These will run you $15 by themselves. This is better than a buy one, get one deal at this price, and free shipping as well. Grab yours while we have it. Stock up because you do have a shelf life on these. Kristen, what is the shelf life if we have them unopened?
Unopened, you can keep it up to 2 years.
Oh, see, so this is perfect. Grab it. I would say for this price, at least get a couple of them because you're not gonna find this anywhere else. The results are amazing. Remember, this is gonna hydrate. It's gonna temporarily plump. It's going to fill in those, you know, and cover that texture and that redness, but it's not gonna settle in those fine lines and wrinkles. It's also crease proof and up to 12 hours, right, Kristen?
Yes, and it's waterproof. So if you're grilling this summer, if you're sitting by the pool and you decide to even go for a dip, you're not going to lose that concealer or foundation because we are waterproof at Tarte. And of course, we only formulate with the best ingredients that Mother Nature has to offer. So that's so important to us. And I know that that's important to you too. So look at the differences on your screen in these before and afters. Dark circles, we all have them, especially as we age and we go through menopause, we don't sleep well at night. These will cover that, but you're right, they're good for any age. And you're seeing Carol now. Carol's in the medium shade. She's swiping that on. She's swiping on good for you ingredients. She's covering any skin imperfections, her insecurities. She's swiping on confidence and smoother skin and more youthful skin. Look at the difference in Carol.
Those results are incredible, but they're attainable, right? There's no procedure here. You saw her do it live in studio. It's just a couple of swipes and then blend it in. And that is it. You don't have to be a makeup artist professionally to be able to get these results at home. You just have to grab it, grab the color. We're gonna give you, one more time, we're gonna show you kind of what that looks like. If you just pick what is closest to you on your screen, then that is gonna be the one that you go to. But I always like to get two at least, Kristen. I like to get one that's light and one that's darker because in the summer I get a little bit darker there too. But our time, oh my gosh, our time is up, Kristen. I'm so,
Yeah.
it goes too fast every time we're together. But thank you for hanging out with us this morning.
Thank you for having me. Get your shade now while you can, because like you said, stock up. It's